Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you decided a one day today, and today is Wednesday, December 21st, 2022. And as you see, the item ship has changed. But before I start the video, make sure you smash like button, ring bell, and subscribe. Yeah, I guess without way, let's get started. The new winter ski, or no, sorry, not the new the winter ski bundle is back. I'd say this is pretty good for the most part. The main items themselves are like several of the same thing, obviously, as you know, but basically different one states. Now, I mean, Canada's the most popular from Cypher PK, I think. No, wait. I don't know. I have no clue. But I mean, I'd say if you just like the colors of them, ones to think about getting are Germany, maybe Korean, um, GRB, and the USA, and Canada just because it's popular and all that. Now, obviously, you can get these separately, but I just go for just the bundle and all that. It may be expensive, but you're getting two skins for like I wouldn't say a decent price, but for a pretty good price. I guess I can say so. I mean, it's all right. I wouldn't say it's that good, but it's decent. And I mean, this is also their pickaxe, which it's a bit odd knowing that this is at the bottom, but it's decent. Now I have a feeling that this someday may get A1 styles of all the things, but still, the Learning Machines bundle is back. Now, honestly, this is interesting because this joins in with the one multiple other customizable skins. But with this, I don't know. It's not as good as you would think because the skin itself looks alright. With the right wrap, it looks really good. But the skin itself isn't as good as you would think because the skin looks alright for the most part, but the skin itself, like, I don't know. Personally, I'm not that big of a fan of it. I'd personally say I like the pickaxes and the back bling because, I mean, it just looks really good. And I'd say this one's better just because it just looks, I don't know. With this one, it's got a unique shape, but this one is just simple and just looks good. So, I mean, it's pretty good. And I'd say it's not the best customizable skin, but it's definitely kind of worth buying. The a half core set is back. Now this is interesting because I mean it's kind of forgettable and just not really that remembered, at least to my knowing, but I'd say if you want to buy something in this set, either go with the pickaxe or the one glider, because the one glider, as you see, this looks really good. Plus it plays music, so I mean music during the gliding. And with the pickaxe, this just goes good with any one basketball skin and all that. Now they do have emotes, which this one's a bit confusing, but this one is a bit better. So I mean, it's all right. The items themselves, only two are good personally, I'd say, but it's a 50-50 really. The Underland Necklace bundle's back. Now with this one, it's definitely worth buying and all. But the only real downside I'd personally say is the first style, because it looks alright, but the second style's better. I'm just gonna say that. Like, the second style looks just better and all that. Now, the thing's that the pickaxe isn't as good as you would think, but Splash is really good, and if you like just pixel stuff in general, this is something to consider buying. Now, it's not as good as you would think, but definitely really good and one of the more better bundles. Dummy's back. I mean, definitely pretty popular in competitive and all that. It's not as good as you would think, though. Personally, I say that because the skin itself, I don't know, it's not as customizable, and like, I mean, as I said, it's mainly popular in competitive because, let's just say, like, in between the skin, like this one, like rod in the middle, that has no hitbox. So I mean, yeah, I'd say it's all right to a certain point, but it's pretty sweaty. Sage is back. Now, this one, I mean, it's interesting knowing that this is a Halloween skin and this is not officially a not Halloween skin. I don't really know what else to call it. It definitely looks pretty good and kind of comboable. Penny's back. I mean, I'd say this is just a one really good skin in general. Pretty much just save the world, and maybe in the future we may get some other ones. Studded Axe is back. Now, I mean, this is sweaty, but this goes good with a couple other skins and all that. Healed Danky, I think that's what it's called, but I don't really know, is back. Really good music, and I'd say, I mean, the dance itself is pretty good. Where You Going is still here. Not as good as you would think. It's not exactly worth buying, but it's alright. I'm a Cat is back. I mean, it's decent, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if you can hear, but like, it's a 50-50 really. It's not that good, but also it's not the worst. Is that? Oh, nope, not anything else. All of these are still here. I imagine these will stay for, I mean, some of them a little while. Maybe it may be different, but I mean, get them when you can. Definitely a good chunk that's really good. But yeah, but yeah, that's all for this video. Make sure you guys smash the button, ring bell, and subscribe. And definitely, item shop's pretty good. A good amount of things are worth buying, like maybe parts of the One Winter Ski bundles. Maybe this. It's not as good as you would think, and there's definitely better customizable skins, but this is up there as being really good. And I personally say that because, as I said, the pickaxe and the back blings are really good. I'd say that for one of them, but still. I mean, all the wraps are here, obviously, so there's definitely a lot to choose from. I mean, part of the half court set, the Wonneculus, and possibly this. This is still good, but also it is sweaty. And I mean, nothing really in the daily section besides from Penny and maybe I'm a Cat and feeling janky. So I mean, yeah, item shop's pretty good. Most of it's worth buying and may not be as good as you would think, but it's still pretty good. But now let's go to the cabin and get a present. I'm gonna do this generally fast, so I'm gonna get this one. Kinda looks like a pickaxe. I think that was the only pickaxe, but I don't know. Let's see what's in here. Ooh. Oh yeah. Well, it's not the worst thing. Yeah, as I said, definitely a pretty good item shop. A good amount of it's worth buying, and I'd say if you want to get something, there's a decent amount of stuff. It's not as good as you would think, but I mean, still not that bad. But yeah, I guess without the way, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.